back to my channel. Thank you for tuning in again. I really appreciate you guys for taking your time to watch my videos. It means the world. It makes me want to continue making more videos. And today I'll be teaching you how to do this smoky berry eye with a light lip, but it kind of all blends so well together, and it ended up turning out to be like a monochromatic kind of look because I feel like the lips match the eyes and it all just looks so pretty. So if you want to learn how to do this makeup look, please keep on watching. I'll be using the new Blushing Berries eyeshadow palette by Dose of Colors. You guys, look how beautiful this palette is. So I have yet to use this palette. It is brand new, haven't touched it at all. And I think I'm gonna dip in every single color. I already prepped my eyes with MAC Paint Relief Paint Pot all over the lid. And then I set Paint Relief Paint Pot with Orb eyeshadow by MAC. It's just like a skin color eyeshadow. And I finished my brows because I feel like that's always the same thing on every video. So I'm just trying to make my videos a little bit shorter so that you guys don't have to sit there for 20 minutes and watch a makeup video. I'll be picking up this first color right here to just use as a transition color with a Smith 247 brush. And it's just a blending brush, a standard size blending brush. So just windshield wiper motion back and forth. This is our transition color. I typically don't pick these kind of berry colors for my eyes, but this palette is just so beautiful and I love anything that Anna, the owner of Dose of Colors, launches. So every time she launches a product, I try to create a look because honestly, she never fails. She used to be a makeup artist herself, so when she launches a product, she knows what she's doing. I don't think I've ever tried a Dose of Colors product that I didn't like. I mean, of course, there are colors and things that don't work for me, like lipsticks and something like that, but as far as quality, I give her a thumbs up. And then I'm just bringing it down a little bit to the lashes on the outer corner. So kind of doing like a V here and then up. This is so pretty. I'm in the most comfortable velour hoodie. And I kind of wore this hoodie in hopes that it will look good with these colors. If there's a small, you could see a little bit of fallout right there, just take a fan brush or something light like this just to fan it out. You don't want the product to sit on your skin for too long because then it'll seep into the pores. If you do have any fallout, try to get it off right away. And because I already have Orb all over the lid, the MAC eyeshadow, I don't have to do a brow color now, like a brow bone color. And I filled my brows with the typical Anastasia Beverly Hills dipbrow in soft brown. I want this look to have more of like a winged out effect, so I'm bringing the eyeshadow out towards the end of the brow. Now I'm taking Smith 232 brush, which is, if you could see there's a little bit of color on there, it's this color that I put on this eye. So I'm taking the same brush with no product in it, and I just want to make sure that this is completely blended before I start with any other product. So I'm just blending out pretty much Orb, which is a brow bone color, and just any edges pretty much, all the edges here, on the top, just so everything is super seamless and blended. Now I'm moving on to this middle color right here, and I'll be applying that color right under where the transition color is. See how it's right where my crease is, like right where my eye folds. And I'm bringing it down again to the lash line on the outer corner. I don't want this deeper color really high up, so I'm gonna stick with applying and blending just in this area. Just adding some more color to this outer corner right here. And lightly, see how I'm lightly winging it? Just like this. There's not much product left in the brush, and whatever's left on the brush, I'm just lightly fanning that area out so it looks nice and blended. Lately, my eyes have been really sensitive to my computer screen and my phone screen and kind of like the lights that are in front of me. And I'm starting to wonder if it's because I've been on my computer editing these YouTube videos for hours. If that's the case, that makes me really sad. Like, I've been noticing dimming down my phone and my computer, and I used to keep it on the brightest light there is, like on the brightest brightness. And that makes me sad that it's doing that. I learned something new recently. I learned that the better quality the eyeshadow, the more fallout. So these eyeshadow palettes from Dose of Colors do have a little bit more fallout, but that's because they're good quality. So what I always do is I just shake off, like after I dip in the brush, I just shake off the product. Oh, this is looking so pretty. Now I'm going to take that fluffy, really fluffy brush from Smith Cosmetics that I've been using to just buff out the edges. And there's nothing on there. And I just want to make sure that this is all blended. Now I'm going to use this eggplant kind of color right here. It looks brown on camera, but it's really not. It's more of like that eggplant color. And I'm going to be using that same brush that I was just using for the outer corner, the Smith 230. Now I'm not going to bring any of this color in here. I'm only going to be applying this color just on the outer corner of the eye into that V shape. See what I'm doing when I'm going on the outer corner? First, I'm applying the product in one spot and then I'm blending with the same brush. This is how I'm able to do like my foundation and everything at first and then not have much fallout, because I apply a little bit of product at a time and I take my time building up the darkness instead of just taking a bunch of dark shadow on the eye and then you have a bunch of fallout. Now I know this palette doesn't have a light shimmery like highlight color, so what I'm going to use is Crystal Avalanche by MAC. It's this really, really high pigmented, really shiny, metallic-y kind of white. And this is like one of my holy grail eyeshadows. I feel like I use this so much. And I'm just going to use a Dose of Colors pencil brush to apply to the inner corner to add that highlight dimension. I add this often to my inner corner, adding it to the bottom inner corner a little bit too. And with these kind of colors, I think this white metallic-y color is best. And now with nothing on the brush, I'm just gonna kind of blend it up. When you're using the brush that has no more product there, to kind of blend it into the lid and into the crease, it all kind of just blends seamlessly and it's not just like one dot of shimmer right there. So first I'm going to use the NC15 NW20 as always for the waterline. I feel like I barely use black on the waterline. This is the Chromographic pencil by MAC. And then I'm going to take this MarcJacobs black pencil. Let's see what these are called. These are called the Highliner Gel Crayon, and this is the color Blacker. I'm just going to lightly go over the lash line. I'm not gonna bring it in all the way like I typically do. I'm gonna just stick with the mostly like the outer corner, middle to the outer corner. I'm gonna take a pencil brush to blend it out before I apply eyeshadow, and this is the Elcie pencil brush. I wanna blend this out and smoke it out before I add eyeshadow to it. This is the Elcie E5 brush. I'm going to take that eggplant color right here and I'm going to add it to the top of the liner. The top of the liner, but kind of like below the liner, just to smoke out that area. I still want to see a little bit of the black liner. I don't want to put this eggplant color all over where the black liner is and then hide the black pencil, you know what I mean? And then just connecting it with the rest of the shadow. that black liner just added like such a nice contrast touch to the eyes. I would like to smoke out the eyes using this color right here, which is like a super dark black. I also like to do is take a pencil brush and just adding color where I want the darkness. And taking a fluffy blending brush, fluffy but small, and blending it out. I'm actually gonna take this black shadow on the lash line and add in some more of the black in that V shape. Now I'm taking a blending brush just to blend out the edges of the black. I'm taking this Black Magic Eyeko liquid liner that I've been using. This felt tip liner it has bristles. It's not like that spongy felt tip liner. So I really like how my eyeliner looks when I apply this. So I'm just gonna get really close to my lash line, and the reason why I'm doing this is because I'm putting lashes on that have a super thick band. So I want this to kind of hide the band. It doesn't have to be that perfect since we already smoked it out with the shadow. Taking the same mascara I've been using for the past few videos. This is the MarcJacobs Velvet Noir mascara. I'm obsessed with this mascara. It really is amazing. I will be applying these lashes. This is the Bronze Beauty Style by Vegas Nay and Eyelure. I love Vegas Nay so much. She's so sweet and I love anything she launches as well. These are the lashes. Lashes are perfect. Now we're going to move on to lips. I'm gonna mix 2 Dose of Colors lipsticks, and these are their satin lipsticks. I'm gonna mix the color Parfait and the color Glazed. I'm going to do the glazed in the center. I love this ombre effect of these 2 lip colors together. It goes perfect with the eyes. These satin lipsticks by Dose of Colors, they're creamy, they're full coverage. They're not matte and they're not glossy. So they're the perfect mixture. They don't dry out your lips. And then this highlighter that's on my cheeks is Dream On by Dose of Colors. And this is what it looks like. It's got a pink undertone. It looks white on camera, but it's not. So pretty. I hope you guys like this makeup look. I actually love the way it turned out. I was afraid that I was not gonna love it as much as I love it actually. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for tuning in. I hope to see you guys in my next videos because I have a lot planned for January. I just made some notes on my goals book, and my January list of tutorials that I'm gonna film is pretty good. So I hope you guys come back. Thank you for subscribing to my channel, and go ahead and tell your friends and family so they can subscribe too. And don't forget to thumbs up, like it, comment, let me know what you think, let me know your thoughts on what you want to see next, and I hope to see you next time. Up.